Alright guys, just pulled up to the river here behind me. I just want to tell you the first couple things I noticed about this flycaster reel here as soon as I slapped it on my PSC bow. Right off, as opposed to the general can reel that you see on most of the bows, is this one actually has a drag. As you can see, as I pull here, you can hear that drag. And that drag is released by, and like your normal fishing handle, you push this right here, releases the drag. As soon as you start reeling, you got drag. As opposed to the can, where there is no drag on the line unless you are holding the lever that is usually right here next to your hand. First off, that sounds really good, as in it keeps your fish from running. You can really quickly get on the reel, get your fish in. The thing I'm worried about is, since I'm used to the can reel, if I have my drag set, I forget to hit the lever and I fire my bow and my drag's really tight, I don't want it to mess up my bow, because as soon as the arrow leaves, it's going to immediately catch the arrow and bounce back in my direction. So it's probably going to take a little bit to get used to hitting the button every time I go to shoot. Not sure if it's going to be an issue, especially if you're doing fast shooting, like during spawn or whatever, trying to remember to pop that back and forth. I don't know, it's my first speculations. I'm going to give it a shot back here and see what we can do, see if I like it or not. Alright guys, last time I was at this spot, there wasn't a lot sitting and sunning like usually you find them up next to the riverbanks. They're really cruising in and out. It's a pretty deep hole. As behind me you can see there's a tree hanging out over the water. You can actually walk out there and just wait for them. Usually you can see their shadow or whatever just swimming under there. And a lot of the times I'm just shooting in a shadow. So also I'm out here filming myself today, so I'm probably going to have to set the tripod down to get the shots. So it won't be quite as creative and as cool as some of our videos, but we'll see if we can get some tests here on this new reel. Alright guys, as you can see, the water's pretty murky today. Having a hard time being able to see through it much. Here where it's just like 6 inches or so, you can kind of see the bottom. You get it out there much 2-3 feet, you can't hardly see down in there. That's where I was seeing them cruise last time. I'm gonna keep waiting it out, see if I can get some more shots. I might walk along the bank here a little bit if I don't have any more luck. Right off, the first thing I'm noticing is on the can reels, when you're just walking around or you're waiting for a fish and your bow's hanging down like this next to your side, the weight of the string will actually pull it out of the reel. And if you're not paying attention, you'll just dump your string on the ground by your feet. My hand is constantly down here holding the reel engaged. That way you don't dump all your string out on the ground. Where this is, it doesn't dump out at all. This just holds it there right next to your arrow, which is very handy. So yeah, we'll see if there's any more things I like about it. We'll see. Apparently I can't talk. Alright guys, fortunately didn't have any luck out here today. Now is when we remember it's about the journey, not the destination. It's about enjoying the fishing, not necessarily catching fish all the time. Wasn't able to see any, although I did get to see a bass catch a minnow. That was really cool. Minnow was like skipping across the water and the bass was like boom. That's pretty awesome. But just a quick overview on the Cajun flycaster reel. Just today, I really like the fact that it holds your string in place. When you're sitting here waiting to shoot a fish, your line doesn't drop out like it does on the can reel. It's very nice reeling in too. You don't have to sit here and constantly hold down the trigger. It's immediately engages here and grips it down for you, so you don't have to do that manually. That's really nice. Didn't get a lot of shooting in today, so can't give a very good review on it, although I am going to be running flycaster here for the next little while. And as I learn more about it, I'll give you guys updates and might do another good review once I learn the reel a little better. So from over at LJ Fishing, y'all have a wonderful day. Peace. Hey y'all, this is Jadon here with LJ Fishing. Just a couple weeks after the previous part of the video, I actually took the Cajun Spin Doctor reel out fishing with Logan, and I got a couple good shots in, and exactly like I was worried about, I forgot to hit the button and release the drag, and I fired and it busted the reel. It no longer, whenever you reel, engage the drag, it no longer makes that wonderful noise, and it no longer actually brings in the line. So like I said previously in the video, I do like the instant getting on the fish immediately engages the drag and everything, and not having to hold down on the lever. But one mistake, one forget to tap on the button here, and it busts the reel. I'm not a big fan of it, so I probably will not continue to use this reel. Although I am taking this apart and want to try to refix it. If I figure out how to put it back together so it works again, I'll definitely let you guys know and hopefully post a video on how to do that. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.